Timmy, you having a nice conversation there? Is everybody okay on this? So then this guy becomes 32. Do you see where 32 comes from? Yeah. This becomes cosine 5 pi over 6 plus I sine 5 pi over 6. Don't forget this 2 yet, okay? I still need the 2. So then z becomes equal to 64. What's cosine 5 pi over 6? Negative root 3 over 2. 5 pi over 6, isn't that 150 degrees? Second quadrant, cosine's negative. Okay? Reference angle is 30, so it'll be negative root 3 over 2. Sine is positive or negative there? Positive, and that becomes, if you distribute this through, you get minus 32 root 3 plus 32y. Is that the answer, 95? Or did I smoke? Hang on, let me get negative 32 root 3 plus, yeah, sorry? Sine 5 pi over 6, 150 degrees, reference angle 30 degrees, friends table 1/2, second quadrant, positive. I already did right here. I went from there to there with my 2 right there. What? No, this 2 here, is this the 2 you're talking about? I already did that. I took it times that and I came to 64. Yeah, it's like if you have 3 times a plus b and you want to times this by 2, don't you just times 2 and the 3? You don't move the 2 inside as well, right? Okay, you don't move the 2 inside as well. Okay, Laura, got that one? Okay, any other questions you want to go over? All right, so today's topic is one of very few topics in pre-calc that's entirely brand new. Okay. And it always creates issues with people. It's brand new, a lot of new nomenclature, a lot of new technical terms and so on. Okay. So John, you should be able to tell me what's the difference between speed and velocity, since you're talking about that. How many horsepower did you say it was? 320, 350? Sorry? A V12 engine. So you'd say about 450? 600 HP? Get out of there. No way. That's no way. I think it's a 450, I think. Yeah. We'll look that up. You're talking about a Mercedes V12 sports car with some Indian chick driving it to school. Oh, it's an older chick. Yeah. V12 engine is what he claims. So my guess is about 450 horsepower. That's a lot. Oh, okay. Can you speak loudly so we can record you here? And then what speed? So if someone wanted to ask you what is the difference between speed and velocity, how would you explain it to them? I mean, so you see you're using the term velocity, speed, and direction, and then you got speed. So what's the bottom line? What's the bottom line? What's the basic difference between those two things? Yeah. No, speed is distance over time. Yeah, speed is distance over time. Sure. Physics guy. Yes, thank you.
Speed would be a magnitude.
Okay.
Velocity is a magnitude over in the direction.
Yeah. So what Sharik is saying is that when you talk about speed, there's only one quantity you need to talk about, only one concept, and that's just some number. Okay. Whereas when you talk about velocity, he's telling you that hey, it needs 2 things to define it. It needs a magnitude and a direction. Okay. So for example, when a pilot is flying, what?
Call Shannon Vector today. Yeah.
What?
Have you ever seen the movie Despicable Me?
Yeah.
You know the orange guy, Vector? Does it remind you of Shannon? It's totally Shannon. It's absolutely Shannon.
Yeah, you know, my memory for movies, like if you were to ask me about Oscar night yesterday and who won, I'd have no clue. I'd have no clue. Even though I sat there for 3 hours, okay, and watched it. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can't do it with that. I can do it. You can do it with your left hand, right? You can do it with your both. Oh my God, I can't see. Well, I mean, isn't this a genetic thing?
No.
Yeah. This is one of the genetic things. I can't. No. The only thing I can do is. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's genetic. Yeah, no, seriously, these traits are genetic. Yeah, they're genetic traits. Yeah, that I can do. All right, guys, we digress here, okay? So, everybody get this concept that a vector needs two things to define it. Okay, it needs two things to define it. It needs a direction and a magnitude, okay? All right. So there are three ways, and part of the reason why this chapter tends to be very confusing is there are multiple ways of talking about the same thing, okay? And the reason why there are multiple ways is there be physicists who want to do it one way, there be mathematicians who are geometricians who do geometry, they want to do it one way, and then there are other mathematicians like me who are grind and chug, who want to do it yet another way, okay? So there are three different ways. So can you write that down and let's go through each one of them, okay? Geometric component and what's called the IJ form. Okay? And as you can see, there are several arrows there, okay? And they're not just lines, but they have an arrow on them. So that arrow is very significant. It has a meaning to it, okay? So all those lines that you see, A, B, C, D, O, P, and so on, they're all vectors. And they are all equal. Sharik, why are they all equal? They all have the same length. Okay, so magnitude now is translated as the length of the line. What else? Because remember, a vector is two things. So yeah, they've got the same length. They're what? They're going in the same direction. Right? So remember I told you that vectors need two things to specify it. And in this case, both things are the same. The length of the line and the direction it's going, they are both the same. Okay? So all these vectors are the same. Okay? So I don't know if you can read this. Vectors are directed line segments. You're going to see that in a minute down here again. So this is now bringing in some geometry, okay? So here is the so these are all technical terms, okay? These you should have learned from geometry. That notice that what it's written as is written as that. What's the difference between that and that? Sorry? No, this is geometry, okay? This is from geometry. Sorry? Which one? Which one? The first or the second? The second one? This one you mean? Which one? This one or this one? I circle this one. The second. This is a line segment. Okay? Yeah, a ray goes on forever and ever from geometry.
What's the difference in between writing it backwards?
It's not writing backwards, it's half an arrow.
Oh, the arrow is what
Yeah, it's half an arrow. Why is it?